On an average, how many people do we interact with on a daily basis? On a daily basis, how many people do we interact with? 2, 5, 10, 20. If 10 people, everyone has one wrong habit, rest everything is perfect about them. And I choose to create a thought about that one wrong habit apart from the 20 nice habits they have. And by the end of the day, I just have 10 negative recordings here. Is that not enough for the body to get affected? Is that not enough for the body to get affected? And then apart from that, of course, all the wrong that's happening in the world. That is why even for all that is happening in the world, even when you're reading that, immediately create a blessing. Blessing for the one who did the wrong, blessing for the one who was wrong, blessing for everyone who's in pain just reading about it. And by doing that, I heal myself and I radiate that ripple effect, that vibrations of healing to the world. The world needs healing because we are abusing the world just by the way we think. The way we think. So little practice from today. Here you see a wrong, here create a thought. Here you see a wrong, here create a blessing. So if the phone rings, what blessing? Next time, in any other program. Today it won't ring anymore. Next time, any other program, phone rings. We are not going into the it's right or wrong, because suddenly the mind is going to say, oh, so much wrong happening in the world. Why should we say it's right? It's not right and wrong. Create a blessing. Create a blessing. Because your right energy will help that energy to get healed. Create a blessing, which means create a peaceful, powerful thought for that place which is not experiencing peace right now. That's the only way to spread that energy of peace on the planet. So what thought should we create if the phone rings in another program? Hanji. I accept. Oh. What do they need? You know, if it was you and your phone rings, just visualize what happens. Suddenly, hundreds of people have started thinking about you. Even if they don't know who you are, they're thinking about you. Right? Because we're thinking about the owner of that phone, and that's you. You know, hundreds of people suddenly, if 100 people create even one thought, how could they not switch off their phone? Even this much, nothing more than that. If 100 people at the same time create one thought for me, how could they not switch off the phone? Just visualize 100 ripples coming to you like this. What will it do to you? The phone was a beautiful ringtone, but I will start becoming uncomfortable just because of that vibration. And when I become uncomfortable, then my chances of doing more of what I was doing will only increase. Heal people, heal everyone. And the only way to do that is not think of what they did, create a blessing for what they should be doing, how they should be. That's all. Which means don't think what you are seeing, think that what you want to see. But the vocabulary of that thought had to be, it already is. That is called the law of manifestation. Manifestation is not about, I have a job, I have a car, I have the best bungalow in the... This is not manifestation. This is not needed. Create a manifestation of perfect health for everybody, beautiful emotional health, everybody pure, everybody powerful. Create that vibration. Create that and it will manifest. And it will manifest. Will it or will it not? Will it or will it not? How many of you have chosen that one person on the left hand? Because we have to experiment with this. We are not going to believe it till we experience it. So choose that one person, create that one thought, and only repeat that. Repetition of that one single thought will change the energy. Who will change first? So let's get the order right. Who will change first? I. Here, not here. This is second. Body, this is body. Second. I, the being, soul. So who will change first? I. Second, who will benefit? My body. So actually, who am I doing all this for? Myself. And third, where will the vibration radiate? To them. Who will heal next? They. Fifth, their body. The one who is criticizing you, imagine what their body is receiving, what vocabulary every single day. What vocabulary. And they don't criticize one person, they criticize many people. So what their body is going to receive every day. So next, they heal, their body heals. And then most important, environment. That environment can be the environment of my house, the environment of my office. We have to create that environment and live in that environment. So we say because of this one person, the energy of our house is spoiled. But that's only one person. What are the rest of the people doing? So even if that one person in the house is radiating negative energy, we just need one more person to radiate the opposite. And the energy of the house will change. So never live like a victim and say they are the cause of all the problems in our life. Say I am the cause of all the perfection that I'm going to create in this house. No victim feeling. No victim feeling ever. Even if everyone in your house is wrong, we need only one right person to create the magic. We need only one right mind to create those vibrations, inject it into their system. Each one of them is anyways a beautiful soul, just not well. And so when you give them that healing energy, they will heal very soon and the energy of the house will change. So the healing happens from here, then to our little home, and then to the city and the country and the world and the planet like this. It's not waiting for a peaceful world to be peaceful. It is about being peaceful to create a peaceful world. If my body is unwell, can I be happy? No? Okay. Again, keep your hand here. And let's visualize this hand is hurting. Really feel it right now. It's hurting. Really paining. Hurting. Where is it hurting? Put the finger. Where is it hurting? Here. And when it's hurting here, will there also be pain here? Check. Check. When it's hurting here, will there also be pain here? Here. See, this is why this time is so important. We're just checking basic thoughts. It's hurting here. It could be hurting here also, it could be the whole body is hurting. When it's paining here, obviously it will pain here. If we focus on the pain. Okay, chalo, put your hand. That's why you have to do it. Otherwise you won't get the answer right. It's paining here. It's really paining, not just paining. Chronic pain. Chronic pain in my right hand. I'm not even able to do this. Even that is hurting. It's hurting. Is it hurting here? Hurting here? Yes. Obviously it will hurt here. Does this pain from here travel here and reach here? No? Then how does it pain here? This pain has to travel here and reach here for it to pain there, right? Then how does it pain here? Very good. So now let's get the answer right. When it pains here, it doesn't pain here. But when I create thoughts about the pain here, it is that one part which we have removed from the equation. That is why we are not getting our answers correct. Situation is what the situation is. The situation does not create the pain. The way I think about the situation creates the pain. That I part we have removed. Now we just have to put the I everywhere. So when it pains here, does it pain here? No, very good. Now what do I have to do for it to pain here? Hanji. Please let's recite a few thoughts which create the pain here when it's paining here. Why is it paining here? Very good. What else? Acha, what did I do for it to pain here? What next? What's going to happen next? Will it get better? Will it get worse? Will I lose my hand? Why me? Yes. We create such beautiful thoughts that after a few minutes, this pain is lesser than the pain here. Yes, it is. This gets like. But now the equation, which is very important. When it pains here, will it pain here? When it pains here, it doesn't pain here. We create the pain with our thoughts. But once we've created the pain here, will it influence the pain here? Because the equation is mind over matter. The vibration is from here to here, not from here to here. The pain here can go up to here, 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 here. My spine, my entire body can pain. But the pain of the body cannot create pain in the mind. The way the mind thinks about the pain in the body will start creating the pain in the mind. But once there is pain in the mind, then the body will start hurting more. So this is the power to remember. Even if everything is hurting, just keep this happy. And when this is happy, this will start healing. And if this has reached a stage where it cannot be healed anymore, even in that stage, how should I be? Which stage are we talking about? Which stage are we talking about? When this cannot be healed anymore. In that stage, how should I be? You know which stage we're talking about, right? Which stage? We are about to leave the costume. Oh, yes, oh. Why? No plans to leave? Why are we thinking about it also? Why should we not think about it? Why should we not know that how we are supposed to live? Why should we not know how we are supposed to allow other people to live? Because we never think about it, we never talk about it. So we only create pain about it. Should we leave the body in pain? Should we leave the body in pain? If I leave the body in pain, where is the pain going with me? My next journey. And most of the pain that we have today has actually come from there. Because if you look at your life, more or less everything was fine in this life. But I'm still not happy. I'm still not contented. You have a good job, you have a good family, you have a good body. It's sitting here in this one chair for the last 3 hours in one position. This itself is a sign that everything is fine in my life. But I am still not happy. I am still not happy because of a lot of pain that I have carried from those emotional patterns which don't allow me to think right about everything so beautiful in my life. So when I leave this costume, the world will say rest in peace. Hanji? Of course, they have a blessing for us. Sometimes they don't even have time to write rest in peace, so they just write RIP. That's all. We should think when we do all these things कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं, है ना? नहीं लिखना मत लिखो. It is about creating a blessing for someone. It's about taking a moment to pray for them, to meditate. It's a moment to send them gratitude and blessings for that new journey that the soul is going to start. It's not a formality to write that over there. It is not to be written to show other people I wrote. It is for my blessings that I want to send out. I understand the soul has moved forward on a new journey. I want them to go with blessings, with power, with gratitude. That. And once you create that, you don't even need to write. You don't need to write actually. Because the one whom you're creating for it, they can't read what you have written. But they can catch what you are thinking. They are catching your intention. A soul can catch all your vibrations. And that is why we are taught that when someone leaves the costume, always think nice for them. Because that time our catching power is highest. What you were not able to catch when you were in this body, you will be able to see everybody's thoughts about you when you leave the costume. When we start meditating, our mind starts becoming silent, catching power increases. But when you are out of the body, catching power is highest. So you will actually know what everybody thinks about you the day you are catching power is highest. So, in what state should we leave the costume? Peaceful. Peaceful means happy. So can you be happy while leaving? Can we be happy while leaving? How many of you want to be happy while leaving? Can you be happy leaving everything? Happy means no clutter. Happy means no conflict. Happy means no holding on to anything in the cupboard. But will I get time to clean it that time? No. So when would I have to clean it? Now. Because I don't know, that era is gone that I know when I will leave. है ना? That era of more or less certainty, okay, abhi now 90, 100, 110, हाँ, abhi to start cleaning up the cupboard. That era is over. Now it can happen to me. Not that we have to think that it can happen, but the reality is it can happen. So I need to keep the cupboard cleaned. I need to travel light, no baggage. No baggage. I will not get time to forgive that day while I'm leaving. I can go to sleep tonight and not wake up tomorrow morning. Will I get time to forgive, to release, to create a blessing, to change? Will I get the time to do that? No. All my baggage will go with me. And imagine having an argument just before going to sleep and not waking up next morning. Those long, long conversations on WhatsApp, message after message after message, message, clutter. So much clutter. At least another practice, even if there's clutter here, we don't need to write it all out. Because by writing it out, what's going to happen? You're reinforcing that clutter. And when you write it out, you're going to get fresh next message which will add to the clutter. Do not try to resolve things with other people. First, we need to resolve it with ourselves. Trying to resolve something in a disturbed state of mind will not create a solution. It will only get, even saying, come sit, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it is good, but let's talk about it when first we have talked to ourselves about it. We have healed ourselves. We have changed our perception about you. We have radiated blessings to you for the last 10, 15 days. Now come, let's talk about it. because then it will be a conversation. A conversation which will radiate beautiful energy to each other. But I have so much clutter on my mind. You have so much clutter on your mind. I have held on to the past. You have held on to the past. And we are actually taking the risk. Let's come talk about it. What do you think is going to come out of the conversation? We are going to come out of that conversation in more pain than what we got into it. We say, this is what you think about me. This is what you think. You never told me this is how you think. It would have been better not to know now. Because it's only getting entangled. We cannot resolve conflict here. We only have to resolve it here. When we resolve it here, there's no more any conflict here. But even if everything gets okay here, okay, fine, I forget about it, you forget, okay, we are friends. But I have not resolved it here. That conflict continues. And very soon it will again create conflict outside. So don't waste time in creating resolution outside. Conflict resolution has to happen here. And how many have to do that conflict resolution here? Who has to do it? Only one person. One person going to be? I. Every time I have to do it? Why should I do it every time? Very good. Because I want peace. So simple. Life is simple. So I want it. Let anybody be the creator of the conflict. I can be the one who can resolve it just by just cleaning it up here. And every time remember, I, the soul, will leave this costume. They will not go with me. What they did will not go with me. This present situation will not go with me. What I'm thinking about it is getting recorded, an eternal recording which cannot be edited, cannot be deleted. And this becomes my baggage. And then in my next costume, people will say they have come with a baggage. I don't want to go with the baggage. But if I don't want to leave with the baggage, I will have to live without the baggage because I can leave anytime. So just sit with yourself, check how you are thinking, change how you are thinking, resolve the conflict here. Here it can take its time, no problem. But resolve the conflict here. So we need peace only in one place, in my inner world. Even if my body is diseased, even if my relationship is going through its ups and downs, even if I've lost my job, even if I lost my home, I need to first create peace here to get everything right back there. Because only one place is permanent here. And when I get it right here, getting it right back here is easier. But without getting it right here, trying to get everything right back here